Hello and welcome to Miss Hannah Loves Grammar. In this word hack video, we'll be considering what the difference is between the words advice or advise. You'll probably have noticed that there's just one letter that's different in each of these words, but they have slightly different purposes, although they're often used interchangeably and wrong because they have similar contexts. Let's see them first of all in action. If someone were to say, "I want your advice on something personal and private," you might then be thinking, if you don't tell me precisely what you need help with, I cannot advise. So what is the difference between these two words when we see them in action? The dictionary defines advice as guidance or recommendations offered as a good course of action. For example, this sentence, anyone can get advice, only the wise use it to change themselves. So advice is taking on board someone's top tips to either change your decision making or help you in a situation. Advice, therefore, is a thing. And so the name of a person, place, or thing is a noun. Advise, however, is the action of giving advice. In a sentence, we'd say something like, spend time with those who advise you, not just those who cheer you. And that piece of wisdom is telling you that you should be with people who don't just make you feel good, but also who sometimes point you in the right direction too. So advising, with an S, is a verb. It's a doing word, and it's about the act of giving advice. These two easily confused words share the same root from Latin. Ad and vis in Latin mean having seen something and judged it. Now, advice is about seeking someone's judgment, and advising is about giving your judgment. But how can you remember the difference when you're under pressure? Well, advice is a noun, and I remember that by remembering that the word ice is in advice. But if that's not good enough, I would also switch, when I'm proofreading, the word advice for assistance. For example, I offered my advice still makes sense if I said I offered my assistance. Therefore, it must be correct, because assistance is what advice is. Now, advise, as you already know, is a verb, it's an action. So if I was checking my writing or my speech, I'd switch advise with the verb to assist. For example, if I was asking the question, are you trying to advise me? I might instead think, does it make sense if I say, are you trying to assist me? This word hack relies on us checking we've used the noun or the verb correctly. But it's as simple as, am I dealing with the thing, the advice? Or am I giving or asking for assistance? Word hack solved. Why not subscribe to Miss Hannah Loves Grammar for all things English, literary and grammatical?